Hello YouTube friends, Dustin Bellinger here again, and I want to take time to share a couple of really cool cards that I got in. Uh, got a picture here, the custom of Dustin and Blake up. Shout out to their channel, and also a shout out to the Facebook group Super Collectors Unite. It's a great group of guys in there, all dedicated to player super collecting, and I am not nearly as dedicated as that bunch, but I do have a couple players that I do try to collect a little bit, and this video is something that I picked up. This here is an autograph of Kerry Wood. I've talked in a couple other videos about my fondness for Kerry Wood. His 20 strikeout game occurred on my 20th birthday, and I watched that game as a Cubs fan, and I was a fan of his even before he was drafted. I was following his career as a high school pitcher because there was, at that time, I really followed the Cubs farm team and the draft, and I knew that he was a guy that they were targeting to potentially draft that year. And so I was really locked into him from day one. As soon as they drafted him, following him up through the minors, and when he made his first few starts with the Cubs, and then it was his fifth start when he had the 20 strikeout game, and it's just an amazing game. There's actually a really cool video that's on YouTube. I may share the link in the description. It's a longer video, like 45 minutes or so, that talks about the game, has interviews with lots of people that were involved in it, and even some fans and that were at the game. And so it's really cool. And the fact that this is numbered 220 was what kind of clinched it for me, that this was one I was gonna get, because it doesn't have the Cubs logo on it or anything, but it's got his signature just big and bold. So that's really something. So I was really happy to get this. I'd kind of wanted a Kerry Wood autograph for quite some time. I just never taken time to get it. I've always concentrated more on my Hall of Fame collection more than kind of my nostalgic stuff for the Cubs, and then of course my Nebraska connections PC. But I just decided I was gonna, because Kerry doesn't have like a super huge amount of cards anyway, so I thought just get a couple of really nice showcase cards of his would be nice. And so I picked up this, and then I wasn't even really hunting for this next one. In fact, I had simply kind of posted in like the rare insert group. A guy said that he was looking to sell some stuff and asked what people were interested in, and I'd said I would be interested in anything a Sammy Sosa or Kerry Wood, just those guys that I like and normally aren't too expensive. Well, another guy saw that post and sent me a message through Facebook Messenger and said, "Hey, are you interested in this card?" And it's like, yeah, it's like 1998 Crusades, numbered to 100. This was, just a really popular, really beautiful insert set back then. And it was one that I didn't have a chance to get because, these were a hobby exclusive thing. And I didn't have an LCS anywhere at that time. There was nowhere for me to go and get packs. I had to only get retail, from Kmart's and stuff like that. So there, I didn't have a chance to pull anything like this back then. And you saw advertisements and stuff for these for this subset, and it's like, man, that's just beautiful. And you saw it in Beckett, that they were going for crazy amounts of money at that time, because that was really right around the time that just baseball was really back high again. You had Sosa and McGuire going nuts. But anyway, guy offered the card, and he was asking, it was just too much. And I said, I just can't go that high. He asked, well, what can you do? And I told him, probably, only this much. And it's like, yeah, that's less than I would want to sell it for. Let me think about it. And as I told him, it's like, I can't pay till Friday anyway when I get paid. He's like, yeah, that's all right. I'll think it. It's like, that's fine, because he wouldn't be able to ship until then anyway. So he got back with me on Friday morning and says, hey, well, this is my bottom price on it. Will you do it? And I'd gotten some extra money in, and I just decided, heck yeah, I'm going to do it. So I pulled the trigger on it. It was a lot to spend for a freaking 90s insert, of a guy that's certainly not, a Hall of Famer or even a superstar anymore, but it's just a beautiful card that and just a guy that's really special in place in my heart. So getting these two right here just kind of is a little bit of a little showcase pieces for the Kerry Wood collection. Certainly the centerpiece cards that I have for him. I got, one of his better rookie cards as well, but these are certainly two of the more prominent pieces to me. Anyway, that's a long time to go for two cards and a lot of rambling about some guy from the 90s. Anyway, I will talk to you all later. Oh, hey, wait, one last thing. See, these are in mags. You know where I got the mags? Got that in the mag too. Eloy Flores, Goat Card Breaks. There's my pitch. Go to Goat Card Breaks. Link will be in the description. Go there. Get your supplies. Help out people in the community. Support the community. All right, Card Family for life, everybody. Take care. Bye now.